The loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has been rewarded. Halo!
In Halo 2, we've got a much bigger story to tell, and this story takes place in a lot of different places.
We're going to send the player on this galactic romp from the ruins of Halo to the Prophet's homeworld High Charity to these amazing Forerunner facilities in the atmospheres of planets. The player is going to transition from mission to mission, from one unexpected place to the next.
There is no doubt the storm will strike the facility.
We start out with a sheet of paper and just try to generate ideas. What are the cool things that could happen on this mission?
We'll bang our heads against the whiteboard and we'll call each other assholes, and that's crazy, and we can't do that, before we cobble together some unified plan which is going to work for the entire level.
There's all this sort of high-level stuff. When you get into building it, you gotta have good encounters. You gotta have good arcing fiction on a 3 to 5 encounter basis.
At some point, you'll get a surprise twist that sends you off in a different direction, and then it's got a really cool finale.
Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
It's building an encounter that always keeps people thinking. It's a pretty big challenge. Is there anything actually going on in the room before I get there? Are guys just sort of patrolling? Is there another fight going on? You know, or a flood gonna bust through?
There's a lot of tricks you try and employ. We want the player to feel like they're choosing to go in a direction even when we're forcing them to. We guide the player with texture, with lighting, with AI, with sound. We obviously want to make it so that there are multiple paths through this space.
Every single one of those areas had to be modeled by an artist. I mean, there's someone went in there, and for every single wall you see, every single floor, every single light, every single piece of glass, like there was an artist there. Someone had to go through and make all that.
What I like most about Halo is that we don't build encounters and our AI doesn't act in a way that is very predictable.
So AI stands for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is simply the discipline that tries to simulate intelligent processes. What we're literally doing is taking these characters and we're writing a piece of software that acts as their brain. It really is all about, when this happens, do this. When this other thing happens, do this.
That's a lot where the designers and artists step in, is deciding, well, we have all this cool technology, how are we going to use it? And how are you going to create this experience that the player can understand, that when, he sees a certain type of thing, that if he shoots it, it's going to blow up and he's going to be able to destroy it and pass through it. Most of the Halo world is not destructible. You have to walk a fine line in deciding what things are going to be destructible and what's going to match the player's expectations for what's destroyable. When someone says, hey, the whole world is destructible, that's great. We've done our job. We've made them believe that.
So that kind of thing really excites me, is being able to create a real environment and not take shortcuts and not fake things, and actually just get in there and really try to make it a real place and a real exciting place for people to go.
If you can set it up so that each new situation is a problem that the player has to solve, he can do that over and over and over again.
All the events that we're trying to create, we just want people to feel like they're the only ones in the context of this game that could do what they're doing. It's all about you saving the universe again.